Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. My name is Jaime, giving you exclusive Vents on Headlines, and they are super random as hell, and you didn't even know you needed them. And that's why I'm here, to let you know you did need them. You know, that's why I'm here all the time, twice a week, y'all. And I'd appreciate if you would hit that subscription, smash that like button, and turn on those notifications. And with that said, let's get on with some Vents, humans. Like I said, my shit's so random all the time, and I can't help it. But I appreciate all you guys who are very patient with me and take time out of your day to join me on my Vents. Because they are a lot of fun. And yes, they are random. But a little warning and a little heads up. Like I said, there are big fights coming up, and I am a huge fan of the fight game. So the fight game probably will be taking some segments up because of the big fights coming up. There's a big fight tonight. Amanda Nunes and Pena rematch. There's a heavyweight. It's a really good fight card for UFC. Next week, and also Danny Garcia coming back in the ring after a long layoff. And then we got next week, we got Jake Paul and Hasim Rahman Jr. And he's fighting, finally going after a boxer. And it's about fucking time. So, like I said, I got mad respect for the dude because he's been putting in legit work. And I want to see his skills against a real boxer. And this fight tonight, like I said, between these two women is going to be probably another, what they would say, like, I don't know. It's going to be another hell of a show because last matchup was just a phenomenal display of fighting and grit and determination and no quit. I guess it was just so awesome display of fight. The whole fight card was amazing. Not to mention them being the main event. Amanda Nunes being the fucking, the favorite in that fight, and Pena came in there, did some fucking, dug her knees in the dirt, or however you would say it, and fucking, came out victorious. And so now they're running it back tonight. And it's going to be a really good fight. And I'm excited about it, humans. And like I said, I'll be doing little fight talks for next week on the Jake Paul Rahman fight. I'll probably be touching on it on Wednesday a little bit. And I'll probably do my pick on Saturday. Anyways, before I get on to some more of this fight game stuff, like I said, I mean, there's so many big fights coming in within boxing. UFC fight card coming. Nate Diaz is coming back into the ring. Everybody's been, it's been a big buzz on the in the fight circuit because he's a big fan favorite. My man, him and his brother, those guys are super legends, and you have to literally kill them in the ring in order to literally stop them. They just never quit, and I think that's why their fan base is from, man. They just got so much heart and determination, and I mean, it's insane, man. Those guys have just been entertaining forever. They're super legends, that's for sure. And Nate Diaz is making his return back in the ring against a real dangerous opponent. I forget how you say his name. It's like Kamov. And that's going to be a really good fight coming up on UFC 279. So like I said, I'm going to be talking a lot about these fights that are coming up. And they're going to be pretty damn good. I'm also excited about some of this bare knuckle fight coming up. There's a big one on August 30th with a UFC fighter who crossed over into wrestling and bare knuckle. Paige Van Zant, and she's going to be fucking making another fucking fight in the bare knuckle, looking for her first victory, and it's crazy, man. Like I said, I've been loving all these fight games, especially right now, and boxing's getting hot, UFC's getting super hot, and in the boxing game, man, the 135 to 147 range is just on fire right now. It's like, some people are comparing it to a long time ago. They called it the Four Kings. I think you had Roberto Duran, Hagler, Hearns, and Sugar Ray Leonard. And those guys were all in the same weight class, and these guys came out blazing, taking that weight class by storm. These guys just couldn't beat it, and nobody could beat them. And then they had no other path to go but against each other, and that's what happened. So-and-so beat this person, this person, this person, and that's what happened. These four great fighters eventually cross paths. And I'm excited about it right now because it's almost like another second coming of that Four Kings. Because you got really good young fighters right now that are making some noise. Have a lot of potential, super young, superstar quality, especially with this new media age, this digital media age. You got Ryan Garcia, you got Shakur Stevenson, of course, Gervonta Tank Davis, and you got Devin Haney. These guys are all in these young fighters, and they are fucking dangerous, amazing fighters, highly skilled, especially for their age level. And these guys, their resumes are only getting better and better. And they're in the same weight class. Like I said, they're all in this 135, 140 range around there. And eventually these guys are going to have to clash and cross paths. I believe all these fighters are undefeated, if I'm not correct. And I believe these four fighters will probably give each other their own first losses. I think this is what's going to happen, and I'm kind of excited, like I said, humans, because, man, The fight game has just been lighting it up, man. It's been really delivering lately. There's been some super duds like with stupid like exhibitions like Floyd Mayweather bullshit. And they're already talking about doing another Floyd Conor exhibition. I mean, I'll probably watch it even though I'm not really too thrilled about it. I think Floyd's last exhibition, he didn't really look too good. He looked a little old. And he's starting to look a little old now, you know. I mean, he still looks like he's in good shape. But as far as the boxing thing, you know, it's like where him and Pacquiao he looked a little old in the ring last time. And I think if he did fight Conor McGregor as big as he's looking right now, McGregor's looking all giant. And if he ain't got to worry about his legs getting kicked right now and goes into boxing, he probably would beat Mayweather in this exhibition rematch. And it would be still kind of uneventful because, like I said, Floyd Mayweather's looking pretty old in his last couple of fights. And they weren't like real fights. They were supposedly just exhibitions. He didn't even look like, you know, in shape. He still had he didn't have like that definition like he usually would have because he's probably not taking it serious. You know, he's probably knew he was going to beat that guy by his skill level big time. And anyways, so there's, like I said, these big fights coming up tonight. This rematch with Nunes and Pena is going to be amazing. These two women, I swear, they're going to be talked about for probably ages and ages on in the fight game because of their level of skill level and their determination and everything. Like I said, that last fight was just so amazing. It only went 2 rounds. And like Rogan and Cormier, the guys that were all announcing the fight, like they couldn't even announce the fight anymore. Like they were trying to do like play-by-play, like give you a play-by-play of the fight, but they turned into like fans. They turned into fans like us, like what we was doing in our living rooms. They was like, oh, like, well, these guys are, you know, cracking their faces in, and it was a fucking amazing fight night. And tonight will be another replay and demonstration of that, I believe. There's a loaded fight card again, like I said, all multiple rematches, heavyweight fights, lightweight fights. The main event being this rematch. It's gonna be some fireworks, humans. It's gonna be some definite fireworks, especially next week. Coming up with, like I said, the Jake Paul fight. That's gonna be some really good fireworks too. At least I hope so. I hope it isn't no big dud. But in this boxing realm, Danny Garcia hasn't fought in a while, or not Danny. Yeah, Danny Garcia's fighting tonight against one of the Benavidez brothers, and someone was talking in an interview the other day and gave the guy, I think it was Espinoza, gave him like a big time, like good ass idea. And I thought it was a good idea. I'm like, damn, why didn't nobody think about that? So this guy, I forget what channel he has. He does all these boxing interviews. Awesome channel. He was interviewing Espinoza, and he says, why don't you have a fight with the Charlo brothers versus the Benavidez brothers? And my mind was like, man, nobody thought that would be the amazing fight night. Like, how many times has that been done where brothers have fought brothers like that? It'd be like 2 brothers. Oh, man, that'd be cool. The Charlo brother twins and then the fucking Benavidez brothers fighting. Oh, man, like each other. That would be fucking bananas. That'd be a hella fight card. I mean, just talking about right now, I get a little bit of goosebumps just because those guys are actually like good fighters. So it would be a good fight night for sure. And why they didn't try to do this sooner, I have no idea. But it's going to be happening, and get ready for it, humans, because, man, that's going to be some good shit. You know. But like I said, my events do get random, and I do have some other things I wanted to talk about. Like fucking this old-ass technology that people, like, never want us to, like, see that existed because the stuff that they're coming out with now, they want to feel like, you know, we originate. But some of this old shit was, like, fucking weird. Like, you see that now we have newer versions of what some of this stuff could be. You understand why they needed some tweaks. Okay, humans? Like, you understand why some of this old technology needed some tweaks. For instance, look at this shit. I don't know if they're smoking a multiple cigar or a fucking cigarette, or is this a pipe, a joint pipe? But this shit is fucking weird. Like, I mean, it's 2 dudes, height differential, obviously the first thing you're going to see. Like, I mean, it can't be comfortable for the tall guy. Like, a lot of tall humans out there, you know, that hang around people that aren't as tall as them. I mean, you're not always going to be like that unless you're like in maybe a professional sport or your family has good genes and you're all giants. Who knows? But most of them always have to, you know, probably be uncomfortable because they got to put their head down to people shorter. Especially if you had to fucking share a pipe, whatever the fuck this thing is. What the hell? And then how about if you want to take a bath and this lady looks like she's got a fucking iPad holder on it. She's fucking, I don't know what the other mirror's for in the back. I mean, is she supposed to be, I guess it scrubs her back. There's 2 mirrors. so you can see the back of your head and the front of your head. I don't understand what the two mirrors are for. I mean, if you're scratching your back, you know where the fuck your back is. I mean, the thing is going towards your back. Like, why wouldn't you know where else it's going? And then here's the first fucking, VR headset. As you can see, my man's sitting here watching some cool VR fucking videos right now. Or was it a radio? Like, what are the benefits of putting a radio on your eyes if that's a radio? Because obviously, it looks more like a radio than there's probably a TV screen on there. Like, what are you going to see on the radio besides the fucking dial? But you ain't seeing shit if it's on your eyes like this, which makes me think there's some kind of visual, thing happening here. There has to be. And everybody's into this bike craze. You got the electrical bikes and assistants. Like I said, that Wally technology is coming to make us all lazy. Now you even got to pedal our bikes. People are like, that's a motorcycle or a spree or whatever the fuck. But people think like old, some of the stuff coming out today is brand new. But you see those bikes we got now, and they got them fat tires on them. Well, look at this shit. Look at this old ass dude cruising on a big old fat tire bike. And you guarantee that one didn't have a motor. And he was pedaling that sucker like a champ. And look at that dude, looks old as hell. You know what I'm saying? He looks old as hell pedaling that bike like a champ. And then like all these people now, with legalized weed companies and, dispensaries everywhere and medical clinics everywhere and people being able to grow and things like that. All these new smoking devices that came out. And people think some of those things are original. But like when you got like you're probably successful and you probably want to do a status symbol back in the day, maybe you use something like this. Because there's a woman right here on the phone smoking like fucking, I don't know what, let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, like fucking almost 20 cigarettes, almost a whole pack. Like chain smoking all at once. But like nowadays they put it all with like joints and stuff. But this is crazy. Would this be like a status symbol to show like you got like wealth or something back in the day, And people don't want to talk about this stuff now because they just want to act like this new technology is brand new when everybody's just recycling old technology, as you see. Like I said, like the first two dudes, giving themselves a shotgun and shit. And look at this shit. Just like one of the first fucking probably gave the idea for like first person shooters. You got a fucking revolver with a fucking camera on it. And not only is it a camera, it's like a fucking high resolution camera. I mean, these pictures are like super clear. They are way clearer than any Bigfoot photo or any picture of another distant galaxy that, NASA's ever showed us. This fucking shit is crazy and it fits on the revolver like nothing, like a little camera. It looks like a fucking little camera too. Like it looks like it even got a little fucking button and shit. Like it was made for like a fucking elf or like a fucking little elf or something. Like this is wild. And this shit was already made back in the day. Now, why I bring this stuff up with this weird technology, and I feel like they're recycling a lot of it. What else, if they were doing this stuff back then, like, what else are they working on now? Like, if our technology is, like, way more advanced now, humans, what the fuck are they making now? If they were doing shit like this, fucking, you could smoke 20 cigarettes at once, you could ride a fat tire bike, you could do a bong, you had a fucking VR, you could scratch your back with 2 tablets, and who, you know what I mean? Like, and a gun had a fucking camera on it. So now let's see what you think, like, what are they working on now? These guys probably have some crazy technology that would just baffle us and trip us out. Like, we wouldn't know what to do. I mean, I think we would know what to do, but it'd be just like, I mean, we would think it was some like movie shit or like something from another planet, because if they were working on this shit, come on, man. They're probably working on some phenomenal shit right now. We probably don't even need doors and stairs and shit. If they're already been doing this stuff from back in the day, we probably got a lot more jumps in technology. I mean, I was watching this shit on AI, and that shit scared the crap out of me. The thing was just talking to everybody, recognizing pictures, and just saying, like, I mean, it was just creepy. The thing felt like it was real. And that was like, it was creepy. It was very creepy. They were showing this exam where they're supposed to, see if you can tell the difference between if it was a machine or not a machine, and you couldn't tell. I could only tell because I'm watching the video, and they clearly tell me that that one's not real, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it sounds real. I can't even, it was really creepy, humans. It was really creepy. So that's all I'm saying. We got to pay attention while all this distraction shit's going on. Like I said, now China's bank's failing, Biden tested positive again. and fucking a dude fucking couldn't even say the medicine he took. Like, and all this crazy, like, our press secretary just keeps lying. And they keep other people just going on here with new lies, So with all this technology going on, we got to pay attention because some of this stuff be out there that probably could very much benefit us. And we need to try to get a hold of it and maybe make them, let some of that stuff out. Because that's pretty creepy. All this, the only thing that creeps me out is like about what I wonder what they're making and stuff, because usually it's not like to help us. It's usually like for like military or, some kind of weapons and shit. So I think we got to pay attention to that, humans. And I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you would smash that button. Hit me with a subscription and turn on them notifications, because I'm here twice a week. My name is Jaime. This has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.